$20.
It's in there too.
All right, thank you. Welcome back, everybody. We are back with a food video. I got my son Brandon here with me.
Hey everybody.
The last time we did a food video was, I think, 6 months ago, back in April.
What did we do last time?
We did the McDonald's hacks, and we did the ice cream and the sodas. The Little Debbie ice cream, and we did the weird sodas.
Oh, wow, yeah. That was a while ago.
Yeah.
I was trying to think about.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
But today we've got the Burger King kind of Halloween-themed Ghost Pepper Whopper.
Man, that just sounds deadly. So, I mean, what's in it?
It is a limited time burger that features a classic flame grilled beef patty topped with spicy queso, bacon, jalapenos, and ghost pepper cheese on a seasonally appropriate orange and black sesame seed bun.
I got it sitting in front of me, so we gotta get into it. It feels good. It feels good to be doing this again.
It's good to have you back, Brandon. Let me disassemble this and see what's actually inside.
Let's go. I can't wait.
All right, let's see what's under the hood here. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. That's a beautiful orange and black bun. And what's in here? Oh, wow.
Oh, looks so cool.
Whoa. That smell came off there. It just looks hot.
I mean, look at that orange color to it.
I know. These are like crispy.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. This is kind of scary. I'm scared right now.
I'm scared too. Let's cut this thing in half and take a bite. It'd be bad if I forgot the cutting board there. Right through the legs.
Right. It is a vibrant orange, almost like the color of like a Cheeto. So we got bacon, jalapenos, ghost pepper infused cheese, black sesame seeds, orange bun. Oh yeah, there is 2 different types of cheese.
Yeah, there's spicy queso and ghost pepper cheese. So there's a lot to unpack here.
Okay, all right, let's go.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go, down the hatch.
Boom.
Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, Brandon, what are your thoughts after the first bite of the Ghost Pepper Whopper?
You know, it's got some kick to it. You know, I'd be lying if it said it didn't.
You know what's funny? When I first bit into it, all I tasted was burger. I was like, this isn't so bad. And then I got bacon, and then everything else just hit like a Mack truck.
Yeah, it was like, as I got closer to swallowing the burger, I was just like, oh man, this is rough. I don't have that much of a spicy tolerance. You have a bit more of a spicy tolerance than me, but I still kind of like this.
It's in my range, but what's funny? It kind of ramped up like a plane taking off. It was.
That's a good analogy.
It kept getting warmer and warmer. That's one bite. I'm gonna eat more of this too. But the flavor is really good.
Oh yeah,
the flavor is spectacular.
This is easily the most flavorful Whopper I've ever had. Easily, it's not even a contest.
My mouth isn't sure which version of hot it needs to focus on the most because there's a lot of hot coming from different directions.
It's not just like one source of heat. There's an amalgamation of heat.
It's like getting jumped by a gang of hot tastes. That's what it's like. All right, so let's keep going.
Hot taste.
Hot taste. All right, next bite. The second bite is you already have a starting point higher than you started off the first time. So the ramp definitely goes higher the second time around. It's getting warm.
It is getting warm. I can't imagine actually eating a whole Whopper because I think like my love for the taste would be outshined by how hot this actually is for me.
Well, let's see if the third bite gets hotter. Let's keep going. Let's get going with it.
Well, I'm almost done.
Why are your bites so much bigger than mine?
I guess I'm hungrier.
All right, bite number 3. Here we go.
That third bite, Dad, that got me. My eyes started watering.
I started sweating.
You started sweating?
I wouldn't say between bites 2 and 3 it got much hotter to me. I feel like the heat just spread out of my mouth to my entire body at that point. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you're sweating. I'm crying.
I just turned the air on here.
You just turned the air on. It's getting really hot.
But what's weird though is the flavors are so good on this. It's so tastes really good. Everything comes together really well.
The crispy jalapenos was probably the best move on this burger.
Yeah, because that paired with the bacon, that's just a nice crunch in there.
It counters the burger, like the patty and the bun. It's a nice balance there.
You know, I should point out that they did say that the orange bun availability is limited, so sometimes you can get these without an orange bun.
Oh, what? That's no fun.
I'd be really disappointed if I ordered one and got a regular bun. I'd be like, what's this? All right, I'm gonna finish this half. I'm gonna finish it. Let's go. Somehow he ended up with one less bite than me. I guess he took bigger bites. But I'm finishing it. Big bite.
That's how I was chewing for so long on that last bite. It's good, man. So good.
Chewing for about 3 minutes here.
Well, we finished off the burger. Like, it's really spicy, but it's a good kind of spice, and we polished it off.
You know what's funny? I don't know if my mouth just became acclimated to the heat or if I just ate more concentrated stuff on one side, but the last bites to me weren't as hot as the middle bites.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It was kind of a bell curve of heat. Like it ramped up and then it peaked and then it went back down again. Like my mouth's still hot, but the middle bites were the hottest. Probably when they prepared, they put more stuff in the center. So when you're in the center, that's when you get the biggest batch of heat. Would you order that again?
Oh yeah, I think I would do the same thing though. Split it in half with somebody, because I think a full one with some fries and a drink, that might be a bit too much.
It's. I mean, I ate half of one. We're gonna have some fries. But
I have a big appetite, but that would be a lot for me. Whoever made this one, good job.
Sometimes the bacon didn't come through because there was so much heat in there that it's like it just overpowered the bacon. But when the bacon did come through, it really did. It really was nice, you know. But,
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because it's a limited time burger and it is kind of holiday themed, you know, Halloween themed. But I hope they bring it back around because it was really good.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I mean, if this came back every single year for like a 2-week window at the end of October, it's perfect. Yeah. I mean, it really helps. Things like that really help get in the mood of the holidays.
Yeah.
Halloween's always a cool time. There's always some weird foods people are making. This is right up there with some of the the weird holiday delicacies.
Yeah, it's good to have you back on some of these food items. By the way, we are going to be doing our next Shark Tank video. We are almost ready to start filming that one. So.
Yeah, we got a couple things that are still in transit, but once they get in, we're going to get right to it.
So that will be on the lookout for that one in a couple weeks. And it's always good to have you back, Brandon.
It's good to be here.
So I appreciate you guys watching. And if you like hot, limited edition fast food, I would definitely go for the Ghost Pepper Whopper. So appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.
Take care. Oh yeah, look at that, hash browns. Let's go. And the fries. We got a lot of them in there too.
I guess they'd have some hash browns to get rid of from breakfast. So they just threw them in there instead.
I got no problems with that.
Assuming we would like them. I mean, good thing we do, but they made assumptions. Although it does look pretty good. Let me have one of these. Mine. Well, if you made it this far, thank you for sticking around. This is the bonus Q&A segment. Let's get right to it. Nikki asks, will you do more videos with your son? I love the dynamic between you two. Well, this is good timing for this video, but we do have one more video coming up, as we mentioned earlier. Our Shark Tank Season 13 food video is just about ready to be filmed, so look for that pretty soon. Sean asks, I'm sure people have asked you before, but what's your cat's name and can we see her more? Max also asked if we had a pet cat. My daughter does have a pet cat named Spooky. Let me show you how Spooky looks. Hey, Spooky. Spooky. What's funny is that we didn't pick her name out. You know when you get a pet from a shelter or a pet store, they already have a temporary name? Well, that was Spooky's temporary name, but when we brought her home, we realized that's a pretty appropriate name. She seemed to be spooked out by everything, so we just kept it. I don't see a lot of Spooky. She kind of hides out, so I usually spend more time with my dogs. Kellen asked 2 questions. What is your favorite video that you made to this day? And what is one of your favorite things you reviewed that you really liked and still use to this day? All of my favorite videos are travel videos when I'm out somewhere else filming. I tend to watch my Australia videos more than anything because it just reminds me of when I visited there. So I really like those. And as far as products that I reviewed that I use to this day, the BedJet is the one that it's hard for me to go without. Even when I'm traveling, like when I'm on the road, I have to go back to California this week, I will miss my BedJet. This person asked if there was anything I would never consider reviewing despite numerous requests. That would be anything to do with earwax. I've had several requests for earwax removers. Everybody has their own threshold. That's mine. This person asked, how do you keep your work so organized that you're able to keep track of all the items that you've been reviewing? I am a self-proclaimed spreadsheet addict. Not only is all of my work stuff on a spreadsheet, but everything about me is on a spreadsheet. My whole life is in a spreadsheet. I actually enjoy spreadsheets so much that when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is open a spreadsheet to relax. So all my stuff is on a spreadsheet. Matt asked if there's a plan to get rid of old boneyard items or if I'll store them forever. I have been slowly getting rid of a few of the oldest boneyard items. I really like to hold on to them in case I refer to them later on. I end up pulling old stuff out all the time, but the stuff that I don't think I'm ever gonna pull out again, I just donate. I don't throw them away, I do donate them. Brianna said, I've mentioned before that I season my nonstick pans. What is my process? I just rub a small layer of oil inside of them, put them on a medium burner for about a minute, let it cool, and then wash it out. If there's instructions for doing it, I follow those. Otherwise, that's my method. Here's a couple of them to group together. Bent Chick said, there's so many new personal blenders, would you consider doing a review of them? My answer also applies to a question by Thomas asking if I've ever had to abandon a video. And also another question about products I tried but didn't post. Well, I have done the BlendJet, the BlendJet 2, and the Blender X. I once started a blender comparison. I bought all these blenders. I went through a number of tests, but I realized that I just didn't like my results. I wasn't happy with the videos, so I never posted it. For my last question, why the name Freakin Reviews for your YouTube channel? Well, not to go too far back into the backstory, but I had another website I was writing for, and I'd occasionally write product reviews for that website. And my product reviews were kind of taking on a life of their own. I wanted my own website for that. So I just kind of came up with a quick list I didn't really put a lot of thought into. My two final contenders were Epic Reviews and Freakin Reviews. So I actually had websites for both of those, kind of an A/B test. Freakin Reviews got the most traffic, so that was the name. If I had known that was going to become my identity one day, I probably would have put a little bit more thought into the name. But on the other hand, it kind of fits. Well, that's it. Thank you to those who have stuck around this long. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.